Greetings, this is my review on the Optoma HD 25 projector. Here she is mounted to my ceiling on a nice ceiling mount here. Nice little bracket there. I've got my HDMI lead going to the other side of my room. Right, you've got the zoom here and the focus on the front, which you just twist around for your screen size and your focus. And you've got the power button here and all settings on this as well. I'll be using the remote control today. And this is the link up thing you get with it. If you're using the 3D glasses, you keep this on and it links up to the 3D glasses. So here we go on the review. Optoma HD 25. And here's a remote control. We've got the off button just there and the on button. You press the off button twice to shut it down. And you've got the 4.3, 16.9 LBX for your different screen sizes. And you've also got the native screen size. You've got your brightness control, your mode button, your pure engine button, 3D button, lamp mode button, and lots of other buttons on here which I can explain some of the uses a bit later better to you. You've got video, VGA, HD connector. You can press that to select which HD input you want. HD1, HD2 is that one, menu button, and a button at the bottom which is the for the colour. So there we have it. So we'll show you the screen now and go through the menus with you. Right, to power this baby up we just simply press the on button here, or you can press the on button just there on the projector itself. As you'll see when I press it, it fires a little like a Knight Rider thing up, going across like that, and the green light comes on, which you can just about see there. It takes a while to start up, and it will go into, just go through its modes operations, and it will be projected onto here. As you can see, it's a little bit dull at the moment, but just said Optoma on the screen. In a second, we've got in this corner here HDMI, and it's going to the, it's actually looking for something now. You can see in that corner, which keeps going off, of course. And it's got a signal from my WD TV box here. So I'll just press that, just to show you. And there we have a picture coming on. It's a little bit hard to see in this light, but we'll, there you go, there's a bit of a film going off there. Very nice indeed. What we'll do is go through the settings now with you. So here's the settings, and here we go. If you press the menu button, which is down here, we get this on the screen, which is the first one here, just here. We've got 4 across the top. We can go the left, right to select them, whichever one you want. I'll go through the menus with you. The first one's like a colour palette thing, and it says image. You've got the display mode, which you can have that on cinema. It comes on like that. Reference, photo, brightness and user if you want to adjust it yourself. So we'll just come back out of that menu, back to the main one again, and we've got the brightness here. The brightness is the next menu, which is self-explanatory, but if you want to see that actually working, I will show you. We'll go to it, and it comes on a big box down the bottom, which is quite handy. Let's come out the way of the projector so we can see that properly, and you can go left and right on that, adjust your brightness. Press menu back out again, and it's the same for contrast, sharpness, colour, tint and advanced. If you go into the advanced menu on this one, we've got noise reduction. Adjust any noise reduction that you might have on your picture, for the photo picture actually, not actually the sound itself, noise reduction. And you've got gamma, and you can select the gamma, which you can have film, brilliant colour. I should just show you there, you can select the brilliant colour. We accidentally went to brilliant colour then, the wrong menu, sorry about that. We'll just go back to gamma. There's the gamma. You can have film, video, graphics, standard. Leave that on film. Go back to the main menu. We've got the brilliant colour setting, which we accidentally put on it first. It's actually on 9 at the moment. You've got dynamic blacks if you want to adjust your blacks. I've got mine set on high at the moment. Just go into that menu. There's high, off and low, high, low and low. So I'll leave that on high. Come back out. We've got colour temperature, which I've got mine set on warm. This is your colour settings. I think, did I do the wrong one there? Let's just go back out that menu a second. Yes, I did, because it went down one. We'll go back into colour temperature. There we go, we've got warm, medium and cold for the colour temperature, whichever you like. I'll leave it on the warm. And we've got the colour settings here, which we just accidentally put on again. Red, green, blue, white, cyan, magenta, yellow and the reset. I don't mess with that one. Let's leave it how it's set. And if it comes down, there's a line down here, if you can see that. We'll come down on that, and we've got colour space as well with that set to auto. So that's basically your first menu on the top here. We can go across to the next one. That one was called image. We can go across to the next one, and we've got display now. Now you can have your screen set out at, I'll put that on, LBX. That fills the whole projector screen up. Or we can have it on the old native, and you get a black, I don't know if you can actually see this picture in here, but it's a bit of a border on there now, because that's in native mode. Or 16.9 or auto. That's super wide, it stretches it out. That's your 4.3, which brings it in. It's smaller both sides now. And we'll go, there's 16.9, expands it out again. It's your standard one. I'll leave mine on the 16.9. If you can actually see that, I'll see if you can see it switching over. That's LBX now, full screen mode. And that's 16.9. You might be able to see the difference there. 16.9 LBX. And that's that. This is the second display, the one that's the second one across display, which we're on now. So we can go to edge mask. That brings the edges in, brings your edges of your screen in case it's too far out. And you've also got a zoom that brings it all in or out. Image shift will shift the old image across, up or down. Keystone brings the corners in if it's out of angle. Your 3D, that's your 3D settings for your 3D glasses. I do happen to have some 3D glasses here, which I'll just show you. Here's the 3D glasses, and these are like LCD inside them, and you plug a lead in to charge them up, which is the sockets there for charger, and then it connects to that little thing up here what I've shown you. It looks like a Knight Rider thing going across, and that does all your 3D. And this is actually called active, not passive glasses. So you got like flickering images on these, but you don't see them. But if you do look outside your window with them, you will see it flashing, the sky flashing a little bit, to show you that it's working. Oh yes. So there we go for that one. Now on to the next thing. We've on this go across again. I'll tell you what, let's just go out to there. That's it. We've got, so there you go, zoom, image, keystone, 3D and all that. That's been said about that. The next one across is like a tools, screwdriver and a spanner thing. It's the actual setup. Now here you can set your language, in my case English. Projection, that alters if your screen is like ceiling mounted. You have to change it round, because if you notice the projector is upside down, that's the way around. So I had to alter that on there. I'm not actually going to alter that on mine, because obviously it's just messing about for me. But what we'll do, we'll go back to that menu. Yes, that's your menu location. It shows where your on-screen things appear on the screen. I'll show you, look, where you want your menu to appear. Comes on these boxes, where your main menu to appear. And we'll take that back off, showing you that one. And audio settings, you can go into that and adjust your audio, because the Optoma does come with a built-in speaker, although I would highly recommend surround sound for that. Right, security, that's just a lock feature, that is. I can show you the audio settings. Internal speaker on or off, mute, SRS, volume, treble, bass, audio input. All quite easy enough to understand on that one. We'll go back to there again, and we've got menu location. We've done that. Audio settings, security just locks it so no one can alter your settings. Projector ID, we don't really need that. Across to the next setting, this one at the end, which has got like 3 bars and green, a yellow, red, it's called the options. You've got your input source here. You can select on your input source what you want. VGA 1, VGA 2, HDMI 1, HDMI 2 or video. Mine are all ticked because they're all ready to receive anything, and the exit button's down there if we wish to exit that. And we just come down, but I'm just going to press the menu button for that. Come back out to the main menu, and now if you've got your, this is a source lock, that locks your source, whatever HDMI socket you're coming in on, it'll lock it and keep it on just the one. Now you've got a high altitude, third menu down. What that does, if you've got your projector mounted high up, you can have the high altitude on, and if you can hear this now, you might be able to hear that. It puts an extra fan on, like, well, it makes the fan go faster possibly, and that's because it's high altitude. It goes, lets him more, stops a lot of the heat basically build up. It just takes it away. That's quite a good feature to have if you've got it mounted up high. And what we're up next, we've got, so my high altitude is on. It's just hide information if you want your information on the screen to be on and off. See, we've got on and off there. I'm not going to bother with that. And keypad lock, locks the keypad, save anyone messing about, so it probably would only work on the settings on the projector then. They've got a test pattern here, I'll show you that working. I'll just stand back. There's none at the moment, you can see it says none, and we'll go across. Now we've got a grid now, you see this grid, this displayed, a big grid across. It's hanging off the sides of my projector, but you can put that on and like alter your zoom or whatever you want. Take the sides in and whatever, set it up all right. You can change that to white as it's on now. Now it's none. So you've got grid, white and none. So back out of that menu, and then you've got you've also, if I scroll down, let's have a look, what test pattern that was. You've got infrared function. That's for the infrared itself, which is this thing here, what I said before, connected to your 3D glasses. But you can, there's a white arrow here, which means you can scroll down further on that menu, so always look for that, and it gives you extra settings down. Background colour settings, now you can change that. I've got it on black, I'll just show you. I'll just show you from back here. Let's have a look. Whoops, gone into the wrong menu, but not to worry, it's easily done. We'll just come back out of the menu, back in again. In a second you should see what you will see. Oh yes. Right, there we go. We'll just come down to the bottom of the menu again. Hopefully you can see that properly. There we go. Background colour is black. That's why it looks black. You can have it red. There's a nice red there as a background colour. Background colour. Or a blue. There you go. Red, blue, white, black. Wow. Blue, green. Green, white, black, red, blue. I like the white myself. Just one of my, you know. We can go to the lamp settings here. Now in the lamp settings you can adjust various things, like your lamp hours, how many hours you've used. Mine's accidentally been reset, so not to worry. You can have a lamp reminder on, tell you how long it lasts. Lamp mode is on bright, you can change that down if you want. And that's on lamp reset at the moment. I don't want to press that. Let's just go back into there, back to that menu. Yeah, so there we go, lamp settings, and we've got an advanced menu on here as well, you'll see. So we'll just hit that, and you've got your direct power on, if you want it to turn on through the HDMI, probably to turn another system to turn it on. Auto power off, mine's set to 0, and your sleep timer as well, and your power standby button. So that's it really, self-explanatory, and most of your controls, everything you need is on here as well, or you can just press the menu and select what you want to select. All your HDMI settings are all down here on the remote and everything. So that's about it. So just a little quick review on that, on my Optoma HD25, which is a DLP projector, and a pretty cool, I must say myself. So I'll just let's just play a little demo. Let's find you a little demo. I don't want to put anything on for copyright law, so what we'll do, I'll just find a quick demo for you. My DVD test will do this one for you. I'll just stick it on, let's try that one. See if this starts up. You might see this. I'm just going to shut the curtains for this. It's a bit light in here. Just show you a few seconds of this. Still going to be a bit light for the camera, but for the, shut that a bit better. There we go, we've just got a little surround sound thing going off here. The sound's going all around the speakers. You You can see that. Just like a forest going off here, with leaves falling off the trees and going around the room. Whoa, whoa. There you go. And there you go then. Just a little set. Come back here so you can see it from a vast distance, and my back settee here. You might be able to see that. There you go, there's a leaf falling, spinning around, and there you go. And I am actually using an Acer, show you, Acer projector screen, that is, projector screen. And there you go. And there you have it then, stonkatastic. So thanks for watching my little review there on the Optoma HD25. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh yes! Don't forget to subscribe and like. Oh yes!